All right, so we're about 2 miles into the first 6 miles of the Pine Mountain Trail, and it is all uphill for the first 6 miles.
Yeah.
And it's this really rutted ATV four-wheeler trail, and it's rocky and wet. And but once we get past the first 6 miles, it levels out. So
show them the trail.
Okay, the trail is that.
It's disgusting, right?
Yeah.
But still, you gotta go through it to get to the first shelter.
That's
and
right.
Believe me or not, there's only one shelter on the trail.
So we're coming up this really steep, rocky trail.
And guess what we found?
I'm not sure how
a car got up here.
A car got up here. It must have fallen out of an airplane. We're up here at the Elkhorn City Overlook.
And it's beautiful, as you can see.
And we started right
at the beginning
there. So we've had a pretty good hike to get up here. All uphill.
And it's been the last 6 miles. So once you finish your goal of the 6 miles, it's beautiful at the top of Elkhorn City Overlook. Okay, so we visited 3, 2, 1, the cave. Behind us as the background. Now if you want to get a little look inside it, we'll show you that in a minute. But we gotta say bye.
Well, that didn't last long. We're back on another road. Well, the single track was nice while it lasted, wasn't it, Fiona?
Yeah.
Oh well.
He's watching me. And there it goes. We have reached a nice little view here. It's been a while. We're almost at the shelter. This is day 1. As you see, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Dun 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 dun.
Weird.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Weirder. Stop.
All right, so we're here at the Birch Knob Shelter on the Pine Mountain Trail, about to head out for the day. And we've got about 12 miles or so to hike today to get to Pound Gap, where Mama's going to pick us up. Slept pretty well last night. What about you?
Okay, but my dad woke me up 2 times during the night. He elbowed me in the forehead.
Yeah, you were sliding into me repeatedly, so I had to move you away. It's a nice shelter. Got water not real close by, and it's very steep downhill to get to the water.
So it would be better if you just don't take your pack.
Yeah, don't carry your pack down there if you can help it, because it's about 0.3, 0.4 miles straight downhill to the water and then straight back up.
Very steep.
It's very steep and a long way down. But anyway, we're about to hit the trail, and
We'll give you a view about that later. Like we already told you, we had to go down, 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 down to get water, then up, 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 up to go back to the shelter.
now speaking of the shelter, it is about maybe 100 yards back the trail there, and then here is a water source that's not on the map. They just do that as a cruel trick.
It's weird.
There's water right here by the shelter.
We did that for nothing. See, we did that for nothing.
Okay, so duly noted, just past the shelter, there is, looks like really reliable water. All right, so we've done about, what, 1.5 miles or so of this road walk this morning. It's pretty sunny, there's not much breeze on the road, but we found a really nice spot here.
And if you want to take a look at the view,
And High Knob is right there, more or less.
we found this beautiful place to sit down and you may have a snack.
Yep. So
My dad has a faculty meeting.
we're gonna sit here, and I've got a faculty meeting in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna call in too, and we'll take a breather, and then we'll hopefully be done with this road walk soon and get back on the trail. Okay, back on trail, off of the road walk.
Show them the picture. Show them the back.
There's the road down there,
And this is up here.
and this keeps going uphill for a while, so back on single track trail.
It's hard to get up, so we gotta keep on moving.
Yep. So we just came off of the single track trail and onto a 4-wheeler trail, and it's amazing. As soon as you hit an ATV trail, there's trash, always. It's just sort of sad. Steeper than it looks, but it's pretty steep. But it's not far from the top. This is where we came from. That's where we're going. Taking a little lunch break here. Yummy.
Now the PB&J did not go well.
What are you eating now?
Just this. It's real good. I'm having it for supper.
And we stopped here in the shade, and it's cloudy now, but there's a power line there, and we're drying some shoes out in the sun because we had a water crossing that didn't go too well. But pretty good day's hike, good lunch. We're just near Cantrell Gap, probably a quarter-mile away from Cantrell Gap, where I think we can get some water. And then I think we'll have about 7 miles left on this trail and be done with it.
That's a small one.
So we just stumble up on this big fella. We're gonna move along shortly. Well, after the brief rattlesnake encounter, we're back on this new section of trail that's marked, but it doesn't have a trail cut in it. What do you think, Fiona?
Oh, well, that snake was kind of creepy.
It was a big rattlesnake. But yeah, we're just kind of going from a little flagging right there to flagging marks right there. So really just going point to point through the woods here. It's a little rough, but I was expecting it. It's fun.
We're off the trail that y'all saw the humongous rattlesnake. We're back on the Pine Mountain Trail. It took a while for us to get on it. We're about to get back home.
Yeah,
this is one of our last videos that we're going to do on this hike.
We got about 4.5 miles left to go. It's almost 5 o'clock. I reckon we'll be getting out about 7:30. Mama will be picking us up at the gas station. So, anything else to add? No? Okay. So we're back on this trail, and timing is kind of important. We're running short, but this one can't pass a puddle without looking for frogs. See what I mean? Looking for frogs. It's about to start raining. We're running low on time. She's looking for frogs. All right, so here's the last blaze, and there's marking flags through there. And then the next blaze is down about here, over this rock ledge. So we're gonna figure this out.
Okay, so we just got off a really rough trail. I mean, Dad, show them your legs.
It was rough. It was a part of the Pine Mountain Trail that's a reroute around private property. And there are the yellow blazes the whole way, but there is no trail. But now we're back on the old yellow blazes, and that means we're back on the actual trail.
Yep.
See, Fiona's standing in the trail. So we're gonna put some miles on and try to get this day finished out. What do you want to do? Huh? Okay, well, hike. Okay, we came back here to the Birch Knob shelter to give some final thoughts on the Birch Knob section of the Pine Mountain Trail. It is a rough trail. I would not recommend taking the average 7-year-old on it. So parents, if you're looking for an overnight hike, maybe the first one to take your kids out on. The Highland section is a whole lot better. from that aspect. It's shorter, it's marked better, they're mile markers, so your kids don't ask you every 5 seconds how much further it is. All in all, though, I couldn't be more proud of this one here. She did it amazingly well. And especially want to thank Mama for being our logistical support and dropping us off and picking us back up. And with that, we'll see you on whatever trail we do next.